Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ScrapMan, bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and we are back today in the flooded world, where last time we installed an airport on Airport Island, and also this downed aircraft. This episode, we are going to be looking at a contrast to what's on this island, which is kind of like a makeshift community. The frames are starting to get a little wonky here because we have so much more stuff on here with bearings and things. But this community on this island is kind of like people who don't know what they're doing have just managed to scrounge up some scraps to build these shacks and even managed to get some containers out of the ocean, or maybe these containers ended up getting washed up onto this island somehow. I don't know how they got the containers into the middle of the island, to be honest, but they aren't the most survivalist kind of know-how survival knowledge people. Now, what if somewhere there is a group of people that really know what they're doing? I don't know where yet, but I've received a submission. I'm gonna look at it on the lift. I'm not gonna spawn it in yet because we need to find an optimal location first. Oh, we also have our makeshift glider plane thing here. But anyway, I've received this submission here, which is a bunker, meant to be on land, not underwater. So apparently there's a lot of buttons and stuff that we can find out what everything does. And apparently there's a bunch of hidden ducks in it as well. And I want to explore this, and I think it would be really cool if maybe there's an area where people did actually manage to either scavenge or they just had enough resources at their disposal to kind of build up a hardcore survival community or survival bunker and stuff. So that'd be like a big contrast to what we have on this island, which is kind of like laid back, hang loose survival. Like, hey, you know what? Maybe life isn't so bad stranded on a desert island in a somewhat tropical environment. Perhaps life is gonna be okay now. Always wanted that beachfront property. So they're not taking life too seriously after surviving that plane crash. But then there might be some other people that are like, we have to be prepared for anything that can come up next. There's gonna be pirates, there's gonna be looters, there's gonna be who knows what even caused the flood. What if there's some type of sea monsters and stuff now, which there are some places. And yeah, I think that this could add a good kind of like contrast to the story so far. So I'm pretty sure there are a couple of places that might be somewhat fitting for this kind of bunker. So let's explore around and see what we can find. All right, so I'm kind of curious. I've been looking around. A lot of the islands don't have a lot of space for something as potentially big as this. I don't really know how big this thing is, but I think it might be kind of cool if we can fit it here. I just don't know if it's gonna fit because this has like a helipad and like a mini runway for like a plane and stuff. So if this could be like next to the runway, that would be good. All right, this looks like it might actually fit here somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead and spawn it in so far. Let's see, where is the main entrance? Apparently it's on the exact last side. Okay, there it is. So I think the main entrance should be kind of like at the edge of this runway here. Actually, no, the runway should probably be clear now that I'm thinking about it. Put a little bit more thought into that, and the runway should probably be clear for the planes to have a nice, easy descent into the landing zone. So we might have to extend some extra supports going back over this decline to the water. All right, so we did not have a lot of room. Like I had to put, I basically just filled in all the area to the ground back here and all around it. But we didn't have a lot of room to put it in next to the runway, but we managed to fit it. So now this thing has its own helipad and runway and hangar for like a small aircraft and stuff. So let's go ahead and open up the doors and explore it. This is made by HyperArt, and let's step inside it. We got an alarm going on, some type of alarm. I don't know if it's supposed to be on all the time or if it's like maybe it's the sonar or something like that. But oh, never mind. It says do not enter. All right, well, I guess we can't look at that in this episode. So let's go ahead and check out some other creations. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna check it out in this episode. We're gonna totally check it out in this episode. All right, so let's open the front gate. Oh, okay. That's an interesting way to open the front gate. All right, let's walk on inside here. We got some alarm things on the wall, it looks like. I wonder, there must be a button to set off. This is not the alarm. The alarm has not been triggered. You can see the alarm lights are clearly not triggered yet. So what's this? Store. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Well, I found 2 ducks, or 3 ducks, I guess. I wonder if those ducks count or not. Apparently, there's 7 hidden all around here. But I am not comfortable with explosives just being stored in the base like this. What is that? No. Oh, that's the elevator. Okay, there's a... Well, let's go up there. Let's go up there last. All right, let's see. What is... Oh, there's an even smaller helipad in here. This is a really small helipad. Look at that thing. How's the helicopter gonna even do it? What kind of helicopter fits on here? All right, so this secret door here leads into a secret bathroom right underneath the stairs too. Wow, this is a really compact bathroom. We can go ahead and close our door and sit on the toilet here, do our business. We even got some toilet paper in the wall. Oh, and when you get out of the toilet, you fall through the stairs. That's excellent. All right, what is in here? This is like the bottom of the communication station. Uh-oh. Are we stuck? Are we stuck? There we go. All right, let's go ahead and walk. Oh, this must be the radio communication room, like where the operators are. All right, look, we've got some AC. That's handy. AC is good to have in this flooded world era. So do these do anything? Do any of these do anything? Oh, some of the, oh, we could just sit in the chair and then we could just press the buttons. That's my impression of people working at communications. Oh, this one has a lot of buttons. Hold on. Does this one have as many buttons? This one has a lot of buttons too. One of those buttons aren't painted. Bloop, boop, boop, bloop, boop. I'm like afraid that one of these buttons is connected to something that's just gonna explode all of the bombs inside the storage area. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, keep saying not connected to anything, so that's good. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Oh, that must be the alarm switch. That's connected to something. Let's press that last since it's in a protective glass casing. All right, there's a lot of connections going on over here. All right, so let's walk our way up to the top of the communication tower. There's like a mini door here. What's this? Well, I am a dwarf, so I guess close enough, right? All right, so this is obviously where the sonar... Oh, there's another duck. Was that 4? Or is that technically 2? We either found 2 or 4 ducks. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if the red ones counted. So that's... I'm going to say 2 or 4. All right, wait, was there one in the bathroom? I wasn't paying too much attention in the bathroom. Hold on. Oh, there's another one. I found another one right up there. All right, so that one's not a yellow duck. So I'm going to say that the 2 red ducks counted. So that means that we're at 5. 2 yellow, 2 red, 1 black. All right, and wait, was there one? There must be one in here somewhere too. Oh, I just realized that that's like a grate leading up into the, showing some of the stuff in the communication room upstairs. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Almost missed that one. That one's kind of obvious. So it's 6. So either there's 1 more or 2 more if those red ducks don't count. But I'm thinking that they do. And this door is having a lot of trouble working. All right. Oh, interesting using the suspension for like a barbed wire fence. That's a really cool idea. Maybe a little bit laggy, but still kind of cool. I don't actually know if suspension that's not being like flexed has any impact on lag or not. I think it might, just a little bit, but not too much. Okay, here we go. We are heading up into the main... Why are there 2 buttons here? Are they connected to 2 different things? They are. Well, I am very confused. What is that connected to? That's connected way over there. All right, well, here, let's just open this door. All right, we are up on the tower here. It's almost like an air traffic control tower, which is good because we have a runway. All right, now there's 2. That one opens this door, and this one... Is this one connected to the same air? No, that one's connected to... Wait. Oh, this calls the elevator. Okay, that makes more sense now. All right, that's the elevator. All right, I still don't know what that switch does, though. That one still confuses me. I don't get it. All right, over here, we have just the tower. Okay, there must be a duck somewhere. Is there a duck on... There must be a duck on top. I just can't... I can't see... Hold on. We got to get up there. Got to use the seat method. All right, we are on the roof. And I am not finding a duck. There's no duck in the tower? We're missing 1 duck. There has to be a duck in the tower. How could you build a tower with no... Oh, unless it's in... It must be in the elevator. Maybe it is somewhere hidden in the elevator trip. Whoa. I think I know what the switch does. Ah, it closes this door. Okay, I figured it out. That makes sense now. All right, we're going on up. I'm not seeing... I didn't see a duck anywhere on the way up. Where is the hidden duck? Did I miscount? Did I find 7? I think I only found 6. Here, let's do a recap. All right, so we found 3 ducks in here. We got 1 up there, 2, 3 down in the front here. We've got at least 1 duck in the bathroom right up there, so that makes for 4. We've got a very obvious duck in the communication center, so that makes 5. Oh, we gotta press that button. Remind me to press that button too. Not like you can actually remind me, because by the time you're seeing this, this video has already been edited and uploaded. And then in here, we've got 6. Now that means there's 1 missing duck. What if it's on the outside? You think it's on the outside? Let's scan the outside here. I haven't seen anything on the outside. This is suspicious. He says, there should be 7 ducks, and be sure to check the roof as well. Didn't we? Didn't we check the roof? Wait, the roof of what? There's only 2 roofs. I don't see a duck on this roof. And I didn't see a duck on that roof. No, it's not in the corner of the helipad. All right, you know what? We have to sound the alarm. We're missing a duck. There's a duck missing in our bunker. Sound the alarm. The alarm sound stopped, and now the lights are going. I think that was reversed the wrong way. If I press it again, does the alarm start sounding? They're not linked up right way. The sound goes off when the lights go on. Oops, there's a logic connection that must be reversed somewhere. All right, but trigger the alarms. There's a missing duck somewhere in this bunker. We're missing a duck. We must find and retrieve the duck. Organize a search party. We have to look high and low. All right, what if maybe the roof, maybe the underside of the roof is where the duck is? I can't seem to find it. What if he just miscounted and said that there are 7 ducks when there's really only 6? How big of a troll would that be if it was on purpose? That would be mean. All right, but I cannot seem to find the duck. Let me know in the comments if you saw it and I didn't see it. And if you made the creation, let me know if I missed it or if maybe you missed it and forgot to even put it in here. It's not in the bottom of the elevator shaft. It's not underneath the elevator. It's not in the toilet. I feel like it's probably gonna be somewhere like super obvious, or maybe I even found it and have just miscounted twice. That would be even more embarrassing. But we can't find it, and we're gonna have to move on to some more stuff to look at in the flooded world. Anyway, this creation was awesome. It's a lot more compact than I expected it to be, which is excellent because a lot of these islands are really small in the flooded world. There's a lot of detail going on in a small area. It took him like 2 days to build, he said. So good job on this. Let's go ahead and look at some more flooded world creations. All right, speaking of like scrap survivors, we have an interesting container idea. So this is kind of like the container houses we have on the survival island. But this one is apparently a floating container. So someone has managed to either make one of these containers float, or perhaps the container was had some floatable objects inside it that made it float. But somebody was able to make this container float, and they wrote like SOS and help on it. This is by Islander. Oh, that actually, like Islander. That makes sense for this particular series. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how it's pronounced now. So this container is inhabited by survivors of the Great Flood. His nice home floats around in the ocean in hope of finding land. Oh, sometimes it flips over. That's okay. It's best to place it somewhere in the open ocean near the island of survivors. All right, well, let's just test it out over here really quick and just see how it... Oh, I keep forgetting that I float now. Let's just see how it looks. And hopefully it doesn't flip over right away. All right. Oh, this thing. Wow. Why is this thing so laggy? Oh, and it flipped over. This thing is so laggy for some reason. Why does it add so much lag to the game? All right, let's just delete that really... Wow. What? Why would that have such a big impact? What is on this thing? The weird thing is it has an impact before it's even off the lift. Like, this thing is not even off the lift yet. And my frames go down to 10 frames a second. What is going on here? And then when I take it off the lift, it's down to like... Well, it's still like 10 frames a second. There must be something in here. Well, let's open it up. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Oh. I see. That's really cool. I love that, but I think it's adding a lot to the lag. Look at the way that the container has been punctured. That is really cool. I wish this wasn't so laggy for whatever reason. So check it out. We got a chair. We got a mini bed with a tattered up blanket. I'm sorry for the frame rates right now. Don't worry. It's only temporary. I just want to look at this thing really quick. Is this a doorway? Oh, wow. Look, he even made a doorway to go up onto the roof, which is excellent in case you want to flag down any passing boats or anything. We've got a trash can, a toilet. I mean, we know where that water is probably going. And some engines and stuff. We got a hole that's been patched up over here. Let's look on the outside, see what that's been patched up with. It looks like, is this even an attempt at like a stove or something? I don't know. Got a clock on the wall, presumably. All right, let's use our terrible frames to make our way, oh, wrong side, make our way over to this side and check out the patch job over here. Check that out. That's pretty cool. So I really like this build. There's even like a hole in the corner there. I really like this build a lot, but obviously this is something that we can't have spawned into the world, but I'm glad we at least got to look at it. And it does make it, why is it so laggy on a lift? There must be something to do with the mods or something with the scripting maybe. But my favorite part is just that hole right there. Like once you spawn it in, oh, that hole looks amazing. Really good idea using all of the controllers to kind of make a more realistic looking like puncture as if something had burst out of it. What burst out of the container? The mystery goes unsolved. All right, now we're getting some frames back. Let's see what else we can take a look at here. So here's something that is conceptually, I like this idea a lot. This is by Lord Dragion, and this is called the Tea Seller's Ship. So the idea of having a kind of ocean-based trading economy is really cool, where you're gonna have like different people, just how you have like different stores and markets. Imagine having different like traveling or ship-based stores. So this is apparently Grandmother Oolong. She used to be one of the best tea makers in the world, but after the flood, she is by default the best tea maker in the world because apparently everyone else didn't make it. Oh boy. She understands that most survivors won't trek across the world for her, so she's gone mobile. Jasmine, Earl Grey, Black, Dark, and Pure are her children and grandchildren, and she named her children after the different types of tea. And they sleep on the floor with pillows while she rests her frail body in the mattress upstairs. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, let's hope that we can spawn this in with better... Oh, this is also tanking the frames. All right, you know what we might have an issue with? The lag might actually just be the amount of scripts running with the water mod. So I may have to get rid of some of the free-floating creations that are using water mod blocks. Because I think the more blocks that we have, like water activators and things like that, it's just going to get... It reaches a tipping point in which it starts to really lag the game. So really quick, before we look at this thing, I'm going to do a sweep of the area and try to find any of the free-floating AI stuff and things that are using the water mod and reel them in. All right, so Mr. Whale is beached himself over here by the airport. So I'm sorry, Mr. Whale, but you're not helping us out here. We're gonna have to put you out of your misery. Don't worry. You no longer have to be eternally beached. Oh, wait, is something happening over here? Is that a thing? What's this thing? What? Is that what I think it is? What? How? What? How did this happen? Talk about beaching yourself. The anglerfish has managed to swim all the way up on... It's evolving. It's evolving, people. The fish are rapidly evolving. They're learning to become land creatures. All right, well, we're gonna... Oh, this guy seemed to have been a cause of a lot of the frame issues, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I just got lucky there for a little bit. Okay, and I think there's a hammerhead shark somewhere floating around. Where is Mr. Hammerhead Shark? Oh, he was over by the tunnel, right? Man, I really wish we could just keep these guys... There he is. If we could just keep these guys doing whatever they do out in the open ocean, because it's really nice to fly around and then see what they've gotten up to since the last episode. All right, I'm sorry, Mr. Hammerhead. We're going to have to help you. We're going to put you out of your misery as well. All right, hopefully this allows us to more easily spawn in Grandma's floating tea shop. I'm pretty sure that those 3 fish were the only ones that were using the water mod that were free floating, but let's find out. Let's spawn in Grandma's tea shop here. All right, let's hope we don't fall off. Oh, whoa. Oh, that settled down on the water pretty nice. All right, so here we go. We got Grandma's tea boat here. So let's check it out. Looks like we got a storage area for hauling some more supplies. She has a variety of wares here. We've got some like disconnectors, a door, some propellers, some just random just scraps of stuff. So it looks like not only is she, well, she's primarily a tea seller. We got all of our tea plants and stuff, but she also carries just a variety of random objects. Or perhaps these are things that people wanted her to deliver for her. So apparently this is where her kids sleep. Does not look very comfortable at all. Next to the toilet too, nonetheless. We got some mugs for some tea. Is this a burner? Oh, yep, that's a burner. That's how she warms up the tea, I guess. And then we have our nice bed up here. And is there a place to drive? Oh, okay. Up here more? Wait, how do we... Oh, okay. I feel like this should be an easier way for Grandma to get over to this driver's seat. All right, let's see how this thing works. All right, we are going. We're going. Hey, check out the turning. That's pretty cool. I can't really see much. Looking forward, at least. But here we go. Inter-island tea service at your disposal. In transit. Estimated delivery time 1 week. All right, so I thought that might be a cool kind of creation theme to build off of for future episodes. Let's see what you guys can think of for mobile traders and markets. What kind of things might they be selling? And maybe build a kind of theme boat that would fit what they're selling. I don't know. That might be kind of a cool idea to run with. See what kind of creative ideas you guys can think of. What would need to be sold in the first place? Apparently, Granny here is making tea a high priority. I mean, we live in a post-apocalyptic world, and she's like, gotta have my tea, and everyone else has gotta have tea too. Tea solves all of our problems. You're feeling lonely in a post-apocalyptic flooded world? Have a cup of tea. I was just looking through some creations. I just came across corpse. Just corpse by what is it? Red Coon. Oh, this is a big corpse. Why is this guy so big? Apparently there were giants in the flooded world. Should we just maybe like just kind of put him? Oh, he floats. Oh, it's even more terrifying. He's a floating corpse. Oh my god. Why? Oh, it's like so dramatic with the arms just waving. He floats just below the surface too? What is this? I don't know. I don't even know if I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if we should even include this in the video. It took me off guard. It was unexpected. And I got to admit, it fits the theme very, very well. But this guy is huge. Look how big this guy is compared to me. So we have some type of giant corpse here for whatever reason. And spawning him by the apartments, I guess, it makes sense. But I don't want to leave him here though, because that's more water mod blocks that are just happening. And I don't want to waste the energy on something like that. All right, we're gonna look at one last creation here. This is a really cool idea. I don't know where we should put this. Let me know down in the comments where you think this should go. Maybe on the airport, because the airport is like a navigation-based island anyway. This is by It's Your Boy Oof, and it's a really good replica of the flooded world. It contains many things of the flooded world, made by It's Your Boy Oof and Sam Hager. So this is apparently a model of the flooded world. I wonder if there's any... All right, we're just gonna balance it precariously on the tip here. Oh, I did not expect there to be like underwater elements too. That's really awesome. Let's get our bearings here. Here's the airport island. Oh, they even put the black pearl in there. We have the black pearl right over there. We got the ship right there. All right, looks like here's the parachute cow with our underwater like the dome areas. And which one is this? Is this one of the treehouse things? It looks like it might be one of the treehouse things. Here we got the Kraken one. And do we have a giant mountain? Oh, I think this is one of the bases. One of the not cave-based things, but bunker-based things with the big walls and stuff. We also got like the town over here with some of like the underwater tunnel. That's where the shark, I think, the hammerhead got stuck. We got some sunken ship stuff over here. So this is an awesome idea. I remember in the future military base, some people had made some future military base maps as well. So it's really cool to kind of have something so big condensed into like such a small area so well like this. So good job on that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about future episodes. What kind of content would you like to see for the flooded world? What kind of creations would you want to see? Good job on the survival bunker this time. I like how it's expanding kind of like the population of the flooded world a little bit, and what kinds of people we have. I mean, we obviously have a pirate ship over there. We got our laid-back survival island. Then we got our heavy-duty survival island over here. And let me know where you think this map should go. I mean, I'm thinking the airport, but I'll leave it open to the comments. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future content like this. I'll see you guys next week in the flooded world and tomorrow with another video. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.